Hello, Unit 138. I am Christina, and I am your current unit president of our auxiliary. I am reaching out to you today because I would like to extend the opportunity for you to consider how you can participate in an even greater way with our unit. As you know, I have been the president for the past 2 terms, and right now we are coming up on our next election year. Next meeting, which our meetings are always on the second Sunday of the month at 10:30 a.m., we will be having our first round of nominations for the upcoming elections. I am inviting all of you to consider how you may be able to be a bigger part of our unit and help us grow even further from where we have been. Over the last years, our unit has gone through a lot of different changes. And I wanted to kind of lay a picture or a foundation for you to kind of understand where we've been, where we are now, and what I would like to foresee for us for our upcoming board. Sandra Hurley was a woman that decided to step in and get us back up and running because at one point in time, our unit had become so disbanded that we even lost our charter and were no longer in good standing. Sandra Hurley came in, and as the unit president at that time, she put forth the groundwork to get our charter back in order and to relay the foundation for our unit. And we are ever grateful for Sandra and all of her accomplishments in that role. During her term, she ended up having life changes happen. Sandra, she ended up making a move. At that time, Donna Joplin was vice president, and in that role, she ended up taking over as president when Sandra moved away from her role. Donna Joplin took what Sandra started as far as the foundation and laying and getting our charter back in good standing, and she took it to that next level. She concentrated on membership, made sure that our membership was in good order, and she did all of the things to keep our unit up and running, to keep our charter in good standing, and to keep us present in the community of the auxiliary. And when she decided that it was time for her to step back, and I ran for president. And now I have been the president of our auxiliary for the last 2 terms. During my presidency, I was able to take the foundation that Sandra and the glue that Donna held and take it to that next step level. From there, we created the programs that you see before us that are being run by different chairs. And we also took all of the add up and got it in better running order. And my goal as president has always been to make sure that once I am done and ready to step back, that the next round of executive committee that comes in would have a solid foundation to run with. And I think that we have done a fantastic job. We have seen an increase in participation in our monthly meetings. We've seen an increase in participation with all of the programs that we have to offer. And I am looking forward to watching the success of our unit as our next term comes into office. My life has taken a lot of big turns, as a lot of you know, and I am actually going to be living up in northern Arizona and in the valley one week, every other week, all throughout the year. With that, I have realized that my presence in our community has decreased, and I have decided that it is time for me to step back, and I will not be running for election again this year as president. This is where I am calling out to our community, and I am letting you know that this is an absolute amazing time for you to consider how you could step into your different roles, how you could make a difference within your unit to better everything that we are doing to provide amazing services for our military and the veterans and our post. We have an executive committee that is 7 different roles. We have president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. We have sergeant at arms, chaplain, and historian. Those are all the main executive committee roles. And all of those roles are roles that you could consider stepping into and providing services for. We created a system. It is an ALA 138.org system that is through the Google Drive. And that is how we are maintaining our records. And that is the system that you would be able to use. You would have an email and you would be able to keep up record upkeep that way. Those are things that you would need to be willing to either know or learn about so that you could appropriately run your position and help us keep our records in good standing. Some of the other things would be commitment level. You would want to be able to be available for our meetings once a month, which as of right now are the second Sunday of the month at 10:30. Every other month on Sunday at 2 p.m. generally, we have a district meeting where you would go and meet with District 12, see what we're doing on that level. And then twice a year, we have in June convention, and in generally November in the fall, we have conference. Those are the things that you would want to consider as far as commitment level to being able to be involved and to holding a position in the executive committee. We also have wonderful programs that we have chairs that are available for. We have the VA&R program, which works a lot with veteran art and therapy. We have community outreach, which is a little bit self-explanatory, outreach to the community. Jackie Mercier has done an amazing job with that role. She has created Wills for Warriors, which is something that we offer for all military veterans, first responders, and our American Legion family. We have different activities throughout the year. We have gotten up and running a couple of times a year our community yard sale, and such. Also, we have the Poppies program. Deb has been running the Poppies program and has had a lot of passion for making sure that we are um, making efforts in that program. All of these are programs that we run to provide funding for the bigger entities and state, even going to the national level, so that we can be providing all kinds of different services for our family, for our veterans and our active military and our families. When you decided to join Unit 138, you did not just join a club, you joined an opportunity to give back to those that have given so much to us. And I am asking that you take some time to consider what you are a part of. And everybody that is a part of our post, our unit on whatever level is appreciated, and we have so much gratitude for everything that you do. There are so many opportunities for you to step in and volunteer. There are so many opportunities for you to become a greater part of everything that we are trying to do at American Legion Post 138 and through the support of our unit and the Auxilairy. As you know, we just moved into our building a few years ago, and with that came a dramatic increase of members and excitement. And we are going through a lot of growing pains within our community. There has been changes in leadership, and there has been a lot of need for establishment of processes and roles. And we are all doing the best that we can at the levels that we can to make that happen. I am very excited to know that our unit has created a building block, a foundation for us to build and grow from there. And I am inviting and encouraging all of you to consider how you can become a greater part of that and how you can assist our unit in becoming a stronger and more solid foundation for the support of the Legion and our military and veterans. I would encourage all of you to consider coming to our next meeting, being a part of everything that we are doing, and consider if you can step into a bigger position within our unit. I look forward to seeing everybody. I am so grateful for everything that I have been able to experience while I have been the president, and I cannot wait to see who is going to step in place in, in succession with that and how we are going to grow and move from there. Thank you.